Okay, what we need to do real quick is put up a fence. Put up a fence? Hi, I'm Two Siders. Welcome to the 5th episode of Themed Park, the series where we create animal parks with a twist. In this episode, we will create a giant desert garden by filling it with sand and capturing piñatas in the desert and bringing them back to our garden. We will fill the garden little by little with the sand needed to make these piñatas become residents. Check out the sand percentage indicator in the middle of the screen. Check out the themed park video playlist, and if you like animal park content, maybe we can reach 1,000 subscribers together. Liking and commenting under a video will push it to more people. Thanks. Let's catch our first desert piñata. Nice. Not what we wanted. What? Dude, as I press record, the fucking curse strikes again. In one of my older gardens, I managed to get Professor Pester stuck completely. However, I do not know how I've done it, and I've already spent about 5 hours trying to research how to get him to get stuck like that. So instead, I just copied this garden and erased everything from it to save us a headache. I also just realized after about 100 hours of gameplay that I could speed up the emulator that I'm playing on, so I only wasted about 50 hours of my life. Now, like I've explained in all the previous episodes, we have to get every piñata and their prerequisites naturally as part of this challenge. This means not asking the huntress to catch piñatas for us or delivering piñatas from other gardens through the post office. As always, we begin by seemingly diverging from the original idea. We are going to create a bunch of different flowers to get the prerequisites to some of the desert piñatas, and I was thinking we might as well create a watering hole, a sort of oasis, if you will, in the middle of the desert. So I'm gonna dig a hole right here and plant the flowers around it. Instead of creating a square hole, it goes in the square hole. Instead of doing that, I want to create a more natural looking water hole, but we will need around 12% water. Not even close. Perfect. We have 4 daisies, 3 sunflowers, and we're gonna have a couple of water lilies for another special piñata. We're gonna attract some buzzle gums and also some flutter scotches. Okay, there it is. There, my sweet child. This is my yam. Yes, we got another one. We're about to have our first resident, the Sweetle. It's extremely difficult to make this piñata resident because we need 1% sand. And we have our first resident, the Sweet Beetle. This scene looks very conspicuous. Or inconspicuous. And we have our second one as well. And we already get a white flutterscotch. Again, because I copied another garden and we had a bunch of flutterscotches in that one. This is white flutterscotch 21. Jesus Christ. I wanted to construct most of these desert piñatas homes because they look amazing. For now, we are also going to plant a giant oak tree. Don't worry, it will make sense in about 20 minutes. Look at this awesome Sweetle pyramid home. It's raining right now in the garden, which is something they are not really used to in the desert they are from, so this will provide them with adequate shelter. This is how it looks like on the inside. This cannot fail. Okay, we got ourselves a... What? But this has a 100% success rate. How does that even make any sense? Oh, and now I have to wait 2 more days for the Geckies to show up. Oh, dude, no, I don't want a beaver. I'm sorry, little guy, but you have to go. Okay, we are buying the cheapest trap available. And this catches it. Curious. Okay, we got a buzzle gum as well. We will dress it up so it can begin producing honey for us. No! Not again. In the meantime, we will get a desert raisin. 100% trap, come on. Nice. We got our second Geckie. Oh! Clicked on the wrong button like an idiot. What the fuck, man? No, I cannot believe this shit. Actually, I thought a lot about doing that. I've never actually done it, and I'm actually not throwing for content. But oh, there's another one. Maybe we can get that one. Yeah, the two-siders just froze for content, and the 100% trap didn't work. I can't believe this, man. That's something fishy going on because this bee has been asleep for 2 days straight. I'm just gonna deliver the first Geckie for now. Now for the Geckie, we need 2% sand. And it also needs to hunt a flutterscotch. Look at it hunting. No, he failed. Nice, he was successful in the hunt. It's throwing golden beans at it. Nice, we have our first Geckie. No, and one Geckie just left. Again. Okay, well, we might as well get 2 desert raisins. Or not. And I just scared away the Geckie that just came into the garden. Bro, I don't know why this bee is sleeping all day. Maybe it's depressed or something. In the meantime, we are also going to plant a couple of corns. Dude, I'm such a corn star. Anyways, we got our second buzzle gum. We finally got some honey. Let's deliver this desert raisin. Get the honey. And look at this, the desert raisin has a special yellow color. This is not a color variant that every piñata has 3 of. It's almost like a separate piñata that has a separate 3 color variants as well. We will also buy a tombstone for the fallen flutterscotch. And this will attract a crow. Let's turn off the totem. Nice, Bart converted the honey to a medicine. Okay, try number 37 for the Geckie. Okay, and then don't press B. Oh, thank God. Hunt my little Geckie. We have our second Geckie. I don't know if I want to buy the Geckie home because, to be completely honest with you, it looks like a little boy with its mouth open. Why am I able to place this anywhere, even on the water? Okay, so this is how the Geckie house looks like. I wasn't lying. This is how the Rye Geckie home looks from the inside. Oh, look at that! In the last 5 seconds, we already got a Crawler. Because a sour variant ate the medicine and we have a tombstone. This is how a sour crawler looks like, by the way. We're gonna get a second one. There's a special desert piñata that likes to eat crows for breakfast. The raisin and the buzzlegum are fighting just like in every single garden we ever had. Look, all the double piñatas are here. Dude, I just cured the raisin and they're fighting again. I didn't even have time to. I just have to get rid of the raisin for now. Because they will keep fighting and I don't want to re-deliver myself a bonbon again. It's kind of funny that in every single garden you need ants and bees. For our third actual desert piñata, unfortunately we cannot go to the desert to trap it just yet because I haven't unlocked it. But we have a bunch of corn to attract some chickens. And don't worry, this will make sense soon. We got a bunch of acorns. We will just put these in a crate and we'll use them later. Actually no, we will ask Bart to tinker with these acorns. No! So just like in real life, you can convert acorns into coffee. So frequently at night the only piñata here in the desert is the sour smorpion. So we'll try to catch one. Nice, we got it. All this corn attracted a cluckles to the garden. And we have our first cluckles. But the second one is not far behind. And you might be wondering, why the hell do we need so many chickens? Well, just watch. Just like in real life, we feed a couple of cactus seeds to a chicken and it becomes an ostrich. Let's increase the sand in the garden. Second smorpion. Now unfortunately our beaver friend destroyed all the water lilies, but I guess I'll just rebuy them later. Look at the chocstriches, they are so elegant. Almost like flamingos. I wonder if the one we can now trap in the desert is a different color. And by the way, this is how the Chocstrich house looks like. It's kind of like a chicken coop with sandstone. This is how the Chocstrich home looks from the inside. This crawler is guarding this pyramid like the ancient Egyptian god Ra.
I am ascended.
We are going to try to trap this hyena. Look, it cannot wait to taste this yummy orange. Nice. I will just want one hyena in the garden. He needs to eat one bone, and we need more sand. I just ate the sunflower seed, what? This is one of the best piñatas in terms of animations, honestly. And we have a hyena resident. It doesn't look that different from the base one. Maybe there is no desert variant, I don't know. Oh, great, there's already a fight. So unless we get a bonbon, I don't want to have a hyena starting fights all the time in the garden. It makes sense that they fight with the chocstriches because to romance hyenas, they need to eat a chocstrich egg. But anyways, more sand. Let's deliver our awesome looking sour smorpions. They will need to hunt down 2 buzzlegums each. So I might as well save this honey and attract more buzzlegums to the garden naturally for them to feed on. I don't know why so many piñatas just don't find their way to their homes to sleep at night. So the smorpion just kinda left the garden, even though we have 2 perfectly fine and plump buzzlegums here. Try numero dos. Failed the hunt again. Okay, it worked. It's throwing boots at it. Feed my little Smorpion. And look. Smorpions look so awesome. I very much like in this game that all the insects keep their number of legs. So spiders and scorpions don't have like 6 legs like in some other games, or 4 legs. I know it's not realistic that the scorpion has 3 eyes instead of like whatever how many eyes. I'm so bummed about the second Smorpion leaving the garden. I will try to catch another one because the Smorpion home is the best looking desert home in the entire game in my opinion. Okay, we got another Smorpion. We just need to wait for a couple more puzzle gums now. Okay, we got more puzzle gums, so we can hopefully get a second Smorpion. No, he's just gonna, I guess, leave the garden again. Dude, why am I even trying? 2 perfectly healthy puzzle gums right next to him, and he just leaves the garden. Hopefully the 4th Smorpion will finally work. No, because for the 3rd time he's just gonna leave the garden without trying to hunt puzzle gums and becoming a resident. I wonder what the normal Smorpion's resident requirements are. Hopefully this one won't leave us like my ex-wife. Oh, and yeah, the other 3 Smorpions. Okay, he's thinking about it. Oh, okay, so he has to eat different stuff. He doesn't hunt puzzle gums. He needs Venus Pinata trap flowers, but I don't know how dangerous these flowers are because I never planted them for long. So we have to be careful. No, the Geckie just ate it and I don't know what it does. Huh? What is happening? Dude, let me feed it to this guy. I think it's attacking only non-resident piñatas, which is fine, I don't care. Okay, it seems to be working. Something is... But I don't want them to eat it. Oh, we got it. We got a second Smorpion. I don't want them to eat it because just like in the last episode on the Arctic. Actually, I'm so fucked. Because I cannot get rid of all of these in time. I don't want to call the Weedling because it doesn't do anything. The Weedling is useless. Okay, what we need to do real quick is put up a fence. Put up a fence? How fast are they planting themselves? Jesus Christ. Okay, real quick. I'm gonna call the stupid Weedling. I could have also placed down puffs, because they can't replant themselves on puffs. But I guess we are fine. Look at how many flowers we have. No, I cannot target them. I cannot target them. And they're killing piñatas. Why is everybody here? Great. Now the Pinata is ill inside this. Crawler, can you please leave? Dude, it instantly healed and it became sick again. The Weedling just arrived after about 5 minutes and it's not doing anything. Why is there a crab here, dude? Please. Oh. Okay, so I think we accidentally discovered a bubblegum variant. A red one when it eats a... yeah, we did. So when a bubblegum eats a Venus Pinata trap flower, it becomes red, and I had no idea, by the way. So then the Weedling just goes home, thinking that it did something. I did everything, but I don't want to make them lose their job, so I guess they can stick around if they don't scare off Pinatas. This was such a clusterfuck. I had no idea that 2 Venus Pinata fly traps can do this much chaos. The other thing I wanted to say before all this chaos is that we need to change the Smorpion wiki entry because it's wrong and a normal Smorpion needs to eat Venus Pinata fly traps or whatever they are called instead of bubblegums. There we go. We furthered the knowledge of humanity in this episode. Now we are going to construct my favorite desert home, the Smorpion home. It's actually surprisingly tiny. Dude, I am the stupidest motherfucker there is. I clicked on an icon that looked like a scorpion, but it was the arachnid home. I was so confused for a second. Dude, Smorpions are so cute and awesome. They are kind of like murder crabs, which is a sentence I never thought I'd utter. Okay, but to be honest, look, the arachnid home icon looks so much like a Smorpion. Oh, this is why they gave Smorpions 3 eyes instead of 4, because it looked very similar. Yeah, the Smorpion home is a little bit bigger. No, it's the same size actually. This is how the Smorpion home actually looks like. It's like a mini version of the Petra monument. Smorpions sleeping, and for some reason they eat bird food. And like I said, this is my favorite home in the desert environment. Which also means we need more sand. Now, between the desert Pinatas we already have and the ones we are going to get, there is quite a bit of sand difference. So we are going to get a couple of special creatures that require large amounts of sand, but also large amounts of water. Now we can plant the water lilies. Let's fertilize them a little bit. We're gonna add the little long grass. Especially around this dude. Looks a bit more realistic. We're also going to buy a surfboard, which seems a little bit random, but if you've seen the last episode, you know why. We also have our next sandy resident, the Custaecean. After about 3 hours of real-time waiting, we finally got a Cherrapin resident in our garden, because we have enough sand and also water. Let's try to get a Vulchurro. Nope. Yep. We will also release the Vulchurro, who will start hunting the crawlers. Just like for the hyena, we need to buy a couple of bones for the Vulchurro to eat. Watch out, crawler! It's chasing it down. Oh, it's throwing cow skulls at the crow. And as you can see, we need even more sand. And look at that, we have a Vulchurro resident. It's very colorful. And the final desert animal is going to be the jewel of the desert, the Camello.
Set off early and catch that will.
And it worked! No way. We will need 20% of sand, first and foremost, for the Camello. But we will also need base for a special desert plant. I have placed the Vulchurro home among the growing cacti. Looks awesome. Let's deliver the Camello. Besides the cacti, we will also need to re-deliver the coffee that we created from the acorns, if you remember. And we finally have our final desert resident, the Camello. It's very colorful actually. This is the first time I'm seeing it. I redelivered the old raisin and I got a new one. This is how the raisin home looks like. I decided to keep them instead of feeding them to the spider. So this is how big the Camello home is. So I cannot place it, but I just put it on the screen. And with the second Camello resident and the rain stopping, you know what your boy is gonna do? We're gonna cover the entire garden in desert sand. And this is how the garden looks like. thank you very much for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye.